Y'all, so Martell's little bill looking ass is still in the midst of some drama, okay? He has somehow gotten himself betwixt another Ponderosa with Melody Cherie, okay? If it wasn't enough that she went on live and aired your tail out the other day, you would think you would just take your whipping and move on. But no, he wants to come back on the internet for some more. But foist, my girl Mel got on her Instagram and had this to say about a certain other somebody. She says, Anthony, you might want to shut up and keep my name out your mouth, hotcakes. My countersuit is already looked real good over. Don't make the number higher. We do have a new hearing coming up shortly since the courts failed to inform me and my attorney of a court date. Check the docs, boo. It's been filed. So, child, I forgot all about this potential lawsuit with another blogger that is on YouTube as well, child. I'm gonna mind my business with this, but I saw this and I said, "Oh, I guess everybody can get it at this point, honey." Melody, she is throwing the darts and not hiding her hands. Okay, let's keep going because that's not all my girl had to say. She also says, "Now I'll see you at the next hearing." Well, I guess if there was any thought that she wasn't gonna show up for something, she's definitely gonna be there at this point. I don't know what this whole I haven't been keeping up on this bit of drama or stuff with said blogger, but I guess there's a lawsuit against the two of them, and she ain't playing around. Okay, she further writes, "Worry about your 11,000 lawsuits you filed. Ooh, oh my God." And still have pending. Mind your business. That's right. You have non accept running behind folks you wish you could be. Oh, I guess she feels like she's saying you have nothing to do except run behind folks you wish you could be. Well, damn. Listen, I'm a mind my business. I don't know what the man wants to be. I don't know what he wants to do. But what I do know is maybe this ain't something he wanted to do, is to ruffle the feathers of Miss Melody Cherie. So I hope they work this mess out because I feel like at this point, suing people back and forth, it's really just whack at this. Like, let's keep the courts out of people's stuff. If you don't like somebody, just dislike them for free. This is foolishness. Then she says, "To my A1 day ones, I've been sitting back for months ignoring the ignorance, the lies, the disrespect to me, my mother, and my children from a lot of people. So please don't tell me to leave it be. It's a time for peace and a time for war." Signed, Scorpio male. Yeah, at some point you can't continue to allow people to come for you because people will think, okay, well, she ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing. I can keep on fooling around. I can keep on messing with her. And it's got to stop because when people see that you is for the BS, they'll keep on playing with you over and over and over again. And at some point, somebody has to stop the madness. And I'm really sick and tired of people telling her what she need to do. Do what you need to do, sis. Okay, what's best for you. So she also writes, "Not Sunday's best. You be watching me so hard." Ooh. I don't know if maybe Anthony may have said that, if she's saying that or what. I don't know. I don't know, child. And checkmate, I guess, over here. Mel is not playing with the peoples, okay? At this point, anybody can get it. So she goes on to add a picture of herself saying, "My Sunday's best, the SAB way. Just say thank you. That's all you should have been saying. You should be saying." Wow. Child, I don't know. Let's keep going. So then Martell decides that he wants to join the party. And I guess he must have watched Melody's live and the recordings. So he posts this in his story. "I've never punched you. You continue to lie. If you need to get back on LAMH, just say that. Missing these checks while taking care of your married boyfriend's security and his wife. Okay, Martell, why do you care about what this girl is doing? That has nothing to do with her raising your children, taking care of your kids. You don't have no parts of her business. Mind your business." At this point, this man is just so bothered that anything that Mel does, it's like you are stalking everything that she's doing. You're jealous that she's over there making money because, truth be told, sir, if this show ends today or tomorrow, it's over for you. Like, what else are you doing to make money? And people keep on, hating on Mel, talking about something. You're just over there saying all this stuff to sell your products. And so what if that is the case? She has a double purpose. She's gathering all these people and getting them together to make sure that they understand just because I'm not on TV doesn't mean that you can disrespect me. And while you nosy hoes is on her daggone TikTok, you can go ahead and pay me to listen to my pain, okay? So go and buy you a little elixir, some products, some body butters. You're going to get you some good products and some good tea at the same time. But also at this point, this lady is trying to live her life, take care of her family, and just be a adult. Y'all, we have to stop this just looking at her for her image on TV. We're not entitled to have this much of her life, right? So then he also puts, the person who has always been the abuser is no longer on my show. First of all, you talking about your show, and she was the one that actually pitched the show to Carlos King. You were like a puppy, like you always have been, running after Mel, doing whatever Mel needs to do because you have no talent. Now you're struggling, and it shows tremendously because you over here trying to puppeteer your bird brain hoe, and she can't do anything to help you or save you. You trying to put her through nursing school so she can have a consistent paycheck coming through the household, and that's not even working out in your favor. Child, please. So then he says, I don't care what a person says to you. Never put your hands on them nor cause them harm. Black people, stop supporting women abusing men. Stop supporting her business. It supports domestic violence. Shut up, Martell. Do you even have a business for somebody to support? I ain't seen you pushing that old raggedy ass wine in never. You probably can't even afford to get the shipment sent out, and wasn't nobody paying all that money for that little raggedy ass wine anyway. Stop. I ain't never seen a man so mad that he can't use a woman in my life. This man has used Melody for so many years as his cover-up for success. He's always been the man in the background, shaking the hands, kissing the babies, putting on the outfits that she told him to put on, shining up with the oil that she created and now has a business out of it. Like, you doing all of this stuff to try to look successful, and you're not. You're so mad that she's successful. And why would you tell people not to support her business? That lets you know that this man, definitely, when Mel said that he hates her more than he loves their children, she's doing the right thing. Because the fact that she uses this business to support your kids, and you would do something to jeopardize that. And any women that sit up here and listen to this stuff that he's saying, you just as dumb as a box of damn rocks. I've seen on the internet, on Tasha K's page, for one, she made a post that I'm going to show y'all at the end of her private message with Martell. And I read the comments. If y'all go over to Tasha K's page, you'll see the message that she posted from him. And just read the comments from these dingleberry brain ass women. Like, you women will never have a man. You'll never have somebody that'll treat you right, and you'll always be a piece of shit in my in my opinion. Like, if you are over here defending a man such as this, it's crazy to me. And y'all ain't worth shit, ain't never gonna be shit. But moving on. Martell further writes on some DMV group, so I guess he in those groups hawking what people are saying. This looks like a Facebook group. It says, the fact that Carlos thought it was so funny and okay for Mel to throw a glass at Martell that could have injured him, the Fletchers, or a member of his team, is disgusting. He even skated over the fact that Mel said she beat Martell ASS. Sorry about the reading, y'all. This writing is really small and I'm trying to work with my vision. Like Martell said, had that been a man, all hell would have broke loose. But since it's Mel, she got a pass, and it is a laughing matter. Yet she is out here selling hoodies not selling hoodies, saying that she stand against abuse while saying and showing she is abusive. The Carlos using it to promote his live podcast show, Disgusting. Make it make sense. Another freaking pick me should. That's what this sound like to me. So then it further reads, a schmoozer is no longer on the show. She been using Martell to promote her business through lies of abuse and DV. It's sad, everyone. Y'all thought she was the victim. So this sounds like Gatormouth must have posted this. It says the schmoozer is no longer on the show. She been using Martell Holt to promote her business through lies of schmooze and domestic violence. I mean DV. It's sad, everyone. Y'all thought she was the girl. I know this hoe did not get on here and post this on this man's page. You have got to get a life, sis. This is really ridiculous. First of all, what happened to them Alibaba jeans and little raggedy halter tops and dresses you was selling? I guess he couldn't help you build your business. She's over there selling tons of product on TikTok, on Instagram, off nothing. People going to her website to buy her products. I guess ain't nobody buy the little shit you had over there, so he couldn't fund you anymore to get your raggedy ass products. The tariffs must have really got you. But oh no, your website went down before all of that happened. Knock it off. I ain't never seen people hate so much on a successful business owner. At this point, this is absolutely laughable, and it is super noticeable that they're jealous of her success. They thought that her being on that show was going to be the only thing that was going to keep her successful and keep her paid. And she showed, I actually wish I still had the post. Melody showed months ago how she exceeded her Love and Marriage Huntsville salary. But let's watch the entire video here, y'all. I read y'all the commentary, the screenshots, but this is the full video with her talking to Heavenly. Martell was basically trying to use these clips to prove his point on why Mel was the one that was basically the schmoozer. And this is all because she brought up the fact that she had been protecting him. He has been a schmoozer in the past. He pulled a GUN out on her and he punched her. He didn't want to admit any of that. So he goes back and digs up from Kingdom Come this footage so he can try to prove his innocence, which nobody believes anything that this fool ever has to say. So let's watch.
Here, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Mm-hmm. Was Martell ever physically abusive?
No, I mean, me and Martell, I will say this, Martell and I had our moments like some people probably do, but I'm not one of those women who ever gonna just be, I personally am not one of those women who, I'm kind of let me see how I can say it. I'm kind of strong in the sense of, I'm not one who would sit around and be abused physically.
It look like you the type, and I'm a Scorpio too. You probably would be doing the abusing. Like you look like you'll slap the shit out of somebody. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking.
Thank you for that. Thank you for saying that without me having to say that.
It look like okay.
See how toxic it was in that house?
Hold on.
Oh yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Stop.
That's why I beat your ass that time.
Stop.
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
Sure
All right, so we'll be right back with more Love and Marriage.
See how toxic it was in that house?
Hold on.
Oh yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Stop.
That's why I beat your ass that time.
Stop.
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
Sure
All right, so we'll be.
I'm tired of hearing you saying that. Know that.
So that was his sad attempt to try to prove that, oh, I'm a doe in the woods. I'm the one that's really being hurt here, when clearly your track record shows that is a lie. So apparently Martell sends a message to Tasha K, and it says, really, LAMO, laughing my ass off, anything to sell those, first of all, child, that is not the proper term, sell those products. If I would have did any of those things, I'd be under the jail. She's mad because I only had to pay a $300 fine. She wore her Sunday's best, thinking I was going to jail over a weak ass text message. You saw who the schmoozer was with all those videos I shared with you. Oh, so he must be the one that she said that said her Sunday's best. But you looped around the whole parking lot to stalk her. You was staring at her in the elevator. You was sitting up there mad talking about some she paying for Jason and his wife and this, that, and the third. Why are you worried about who she's in a relationship with or not in a relationship with? It has nothing to do with you. This man is such a hater, and anybody that supports him, your mama don't love you. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching this too. And Martell, go get a damn job, because clearly you are so worried about Melody's sales and how much money she's making, because you so mad that you couldn't get that percent that she declined for you to have with the business that she previously had before. So get a job. Find you a way to make some money. Sell some wine. Hell, at this point, you might need to sell a lot of things, because ain't nobody buying your bullshit. Goodbye.